Good afternoon. My name is Mariah Wilkins, and I'm a third year foreign affairs major. I would just like to speak on how AccessUVA not only got me here, but kept me here. So when I first was applying to college, I planned on going to a big university. I wanted to be with thousands and thousands of people. I didn't want to be with like 3,000 people like high school. And the schools I was looking at was Penn State and U.Va. Now, Penn State didn't give me any money because I'm out of state. And I was looking at, my mom pushed me to apply to U.Va. I thought she was crazy because I realized how expensive it was, and I thought I would end up at JMU, and I was sad. So I ended up coming here, and they gave me a pretty good package for my mom's income. My mom is by herself, like paying for my college. And then during my second year, my mom's financial situation greatly decreased. Our income went down $35,000 a year. So it was like, I thought I wasn't gonna be here like last year or this year, but actually like AccessUVA picked up the slack. And without that program, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't have been here last year. And I'm really grateful for this academic environment because I wouldn't be the person I am today without this program. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Satya Logan, and I am a second-year doctoral student at the Curry School of Education at UVA. So I don't have a typical AccessUVA story for myself, but I am the older sister of a student who just graduated from UVA under the auspices of the AccessUVA program. For my sister and I, we both were individuals from a low-income background, and when faced with our college decisions, we're really motivated by how much money that university was willing to donate on our behalf. I was lucky enough to go to Princeton University for undergrad, and I graduated with $3,000 of debt because I broke my computer twice. So, I mean, I can't emphasize enough how important and how meaningful it is to have the opportunity to go somewhere, to go abroad, to study abroad, to do research abroad, to have, when you graduate, the opportunity to do whatever job that you feel that is the right job for you, because you don't have to worry about paying back crushing loan debt. Sorry, I'm a little emotional by education. I feel as though when I was looking at graduate universities, I had options at other universities. I had some Ivy League options, but when it came down, once again, to the amount of money that schools are willing to give me, that's a huge motivator for really well-qualified applicants to make a decision between one university and another. So I don't have a long story. I just wanted to say that it's really important not only to think about the impacts of AccessUVA for the ability to attract people who are low-income, who are very competitive candidates, but it really influences your ability to go on in life, to do what you want to do, to come back to do grad school because you don't have loans sort of weighing you down constantly. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Saron Fantahun, or Saran. I'm a third year at this university, and I also benefit from AccessUVA. There have been so many touching stories and so many topics that we all need to discuss as a community, and the Board of Visitors really needs to hear. But I wanted to say one thing. Earlier when I was telling people about this rally, one person replied to me and said, "Oh, is that the scholarship for black people?" And I was like, what? Huh? No. Board of Visitors really needs to listen to this. This is not a scholarship for black people. This is not a scholarship for minorities. This is a scholarship for every single person that can't really afford this type of university. If we, like it was mentioned before, if we talk about our ratings so much and we are the best value university, right? How can you be a best value without the people that make it the best value? I'm looking at the faces in the crowd, and I know like pretty much all of you, but I also know that you guys care about this university. And I'm just saying, please reach out to the Board of Visitors. We do have a student member, even though it's non-voting. Reach out as much as you can, spread the word, because AccessUVA is necessary for all of us to be here, for future generations to be here. My family, I've had 2 cousins that have came here before me, and now two more of us are here, and that's only because of AccessUVA. So, Board of Visitors, keep this program with the no loan policy. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. So I have 2 classes left at the University of Virginia. I'm a psychology major. I have never really used AccessUVA, but I really do support it. I come from a very, very poor family. I was raised by a single mother. She never had a car. We always had to take the bus. And it's hard, it's tough, you know? I'm the first person to actually get a bachelor's in my family. And I knew the military was for me because my parents could not afford it. I put all my eggs in one basket out of high school. I wanted the United States Military Academy. West Point does not charge a dime for a quality education. I'm just really salty. I'm just really, really salty. I'm in debt to UVA. I was basically deployed to Iraq in 2007, 2008, right out of high school. I thought West Point would snatch me up. They didn't. I went to a community college and excelled, did well there. Now I'm here. I'm on my last hurrah. We need to stand up. We need to continue to voice our opinions about what really matters here, and that's for everyone, me included. You know, I've listened to all your stories, and it's very touching. And yeah, I'm pretty emotional. I care deeply about this university. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be here right now. Woo! Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jasmine Amanin, and I'm a student in the School of Architecture here at the University of Virginia. And while I am not a recipient of AccessUVA, I do see how AccessUVA has really shaped my experience here. Just being in the architecture school and being a minority student and seeing the lack of diversity just in the school itself really helps to have diversity in other parts of campus. And a lot of my friends that I was able to make here, I made because they were able to attend the university through other means. And I just want to say that while AccessUVA may not directly affect me and my financial situation, it does affect all of our experience here at the school. And I think you should just look at the people that have spoken and be proud of the students that you have been been able to cultivate here at the university. And I'm just proud to call you all my peers. And
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sydney Gafford, and I'm currently your third year here at the university. And, you know, I've been sitting down here contemplating like whether or not I want to get up here and talk. But I think it's important to show that the Board of Visitors are penalizing us as AccessUVA recipients, as students who have the chance to interact with diverse people from diverse backgrounds, because of things that are out of our situation, because of situations that our families are in that we have no control over at all. So my story is a little emotional for me, so please bear with me. But my junior year of high school, I found out that my sister had been cutting herself. So of course, we have a single mother. At that time, my mother was still married to my stepfather, so there were kind of two parents in the home. They worked a lot. We were home alone a lot. A lot of burden was placed on us to carry. For example, I had to get a job at the age of 15 as soon as I was legally able to work in the state of Virginia, and I've worked ever since. However, from my junior year of high school to now, my sister has fallen into this deep, continuous cycle of battling mental illness, which has taken a huge toll on my family, socially, economically, emotionally, you know, in every way that it can. My senior year of high school, I graduated from high school with honors, you know, like many of us here, top of the class, had gotten all these awards, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And literally a few weeks after my graduation, my mother told me she had to quit her job. And so at that point, I was like, okay, we already don't have money now to really afford college. You know, we're barely making it by. And now you're telling me that you're not going to be able to support me at all. So you're basically sending me away from home on my own. I have to make sure that I can do all of this by myself. So it was really difficult for me to accept that. And so I often pondered on the thought of, okay, how am I going to afford college? How am I going to pay for this? How am I going to pay for that? Because coming to college is more than just tuition and room and board. You have living expenses. You need to eat. You need clothes on your back. You need shoes on your feet. You need textbooks. You need paper. You need pens. So when you're